So now you have that 25, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like double up on that? How do you get the next 25?
So here's the play, right? So here's the sauce with this. And so people are like, yo, you can get 100, 100,000, 150,000, 200. You talking crazy? No. So let me give you a quick example. So American Express, right? I'm just giving examples here. I know for a fact they pull from Experian. Don't hold me to the rest of the examples I'm gonna give you, but Navy Federal, they pull from TransUnion, and Key Bank, they pull from Equifax, right?
Okay.
So I go to American Express. I'm like, hey, American Express, I need some bread, right? They max me out at 25K, bet. I go to Navy Federal, they pull from TransUnion. They don't know I just got 25K because they pull from TransUnion. They don't pull from Experian.
Right.
Boom, I'm up to 50. I run to Key Bank pull from Equifax. They don't know I'm up 50K. They give me another 25. You can get up to 50,000 from Key Bank, right? So I'm up 75,000 to 100 grand on a brand new LLC in one day. And it only cost me technically one inquiry, but you got 3 inquiries over 3 different credit reports. But it's really,
right.
I got 100,000 cost me one inquiry. You go to a credit restoration place. They get those inquiries off for you. Guess what you're going to do? Run it back.
Oh, that's the play.
Go do it again.
So wait, hold on. I just don't want this to go over nobody's head.
All right.
Nah, of course.
That's how we get to a quarter.
It sounds sweet.
Y'all
but we
clicked
gonna
on the
talk about
link, how to get $250,000.
Yeah,
That's how you get a quarter.
But hold on.
All right.
So you basically saying that each one of these banks are pulling from only one credit bureau.
Right.
Right.
Majority of them are pulling from one credit bureau.
All right. So majority of the banks, when you're going for business credit, they're not using like a mortgage. We use all
All three. Right. Exactly.
They're using one. You've just mastered on knowing which
banks pull from which
things.
Credit
and
agency.
then once your personal credit, let's just say it's 700, you open up your LLC. You know that day you're going to run your credit to these 3 banks. Because you know each one, because you already did a soft pulling yourself. So you know all 3 of your scores are above 700. So let me go to Key, let me go here, let me go there. All applications done online.
Yep.
Right?
You do it online. Yep.
Back to back, takes 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then boom, if you get approved, boom. Basically.
You up. Get the inquiries and run it back. And here's how you definitely maximize the 25, right? Here's how you maximize the 25. Also, you want to make sure you have relationships with the banks, right? Okay. Is really, really important. So like my clients, like we're giving them 50, 60,000 in Chase, right? But we tell them before you come up to us, go open up a business checking account with Chase first.
Right.
Put like $100 in there, $500 in there, start the relationship real quick. And then they let us know, hey, Herman, I'm all set. I'm like, good. So when you go and ask them for bread, you already got a relationship with them. That's how you really max it out. So that's why I tell my clients, my mentees, anybody within my voice, go to the credit unions in your neighborhood first to get a bag, right? Type in your zip code, and then type in the word credit union. It's going to give you 10 to 15 credit unions you even know is in your neighborhood. You're going to go open up a bank account there, business checking, business savings. Put $100 in each account, right? Form the relationship. Pump fake like you about to get up. They can be like, you need some funding? It's funny you say that. And then, because that's going to get you to the 20, that max, because you have a relationship with them. And you're going to do that 3 times on a Saturday. Go to 3 different banks.
So
and run that same play.
How long does it take for you to build relationships with the banks?
The day you opened up the bank account, you formed a relationship.
So it just takes like $100 in your checking account.
$100 in checking, $100 in the savings. Open it up. Give them your LLC, your EIN, your operating agreement. You know what I'm saying? Your profile is looking sexy. You're like, man, I want a couple dollars. What's the most you can give me? Well, they're gonna ask you how much you want. I was like, well, what's the most you can give me on a business credit card? It's like, our credit card goes up to $35,000. Well, I would like to submit for a $35,000 credit card then. And they're gonna look at your credit report, they're gonna look at your business, and they're gonna be able to tell how much of the 35 they're able to give you. Listen, Mr. Dalty, we can give you 20,000 on this, the max of the 35. Well, we'll start there. I'm gonna max out the car because I'm doing a real estate deal. I gotta buy some wood. I gotta do all that. I'm gonna cash out refi anyway. I'm gonna pay it back in 4 or 5 months, right? When you pay back after you max out a car and you pay it back, you know what you look like to the bank? You look sexy. You look good. That means business is good. They're gonna increase that card to $35, $50 before you know it, because business is good. Right. And you still at 0% interest because you got another 6 months to go. So now you got a $35,000, $50,000 credit card at 0% interest, and you got 6 more to go to run another play.
Why are these banks giving new LLCs with no proven track record of doing business this much credit?
The same reason.
Why?
The same reason they're giving an 18-year-old $30,000 for a car because it's co-signed by the parent. So it's co-signed by your good credit because you demonstrated to the bank based on your personal credit profile that you're responsible with money. So if you're responsible with your money, you're definitely going to be responsible for your business money. They're making that bet.
So if I put on this application, this business started January 9th, 2023.
Didn't make no money.
Annual income, zero.
Right.
But me personally, because it's going to ask you your personal information. And your personal information.
Yeah.
So if I work here, I make a salary of $150,000.
Yep.
And they run my personal credit.
Right.
I'm 720.
Yep.
They're basically lending off of me.
Right.
But giving the business.
That's going to be in the business name, not showing up on your personal credit report. Max that joint out. You still got a 720 credit score tomorrow.
And this credit card, this business credit card, won't appear on my personal credit report.
99.9 of them don't. It's probably like two. I know off the top of my head. I know the Capital One Spark card. That reports on both. But 99% of them don't. You could just confirm with the bank like, hey, this is only on business. It won't show up on my personal list, and they'll confirm it with you. But 99% of them don't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So that's how you get. Basically, you just run the plays to 3 different banks. You will make sure your personal credit is up. Make sure your personal everything is looking sexy.
Sexy, yeah.
Right? You got good income, good job history. You know, you're solid financially
you're solid, yeah.
from a personal perspective.
Right.
But you just need help with growing your business, basically.
Correct.